Erik, can you tell us what are the top 3 home renovations that consistently add the most value to a property?
Yeah, no, definitely. I would say first and foremost is going to be the kitchen. The kitchen really be due to the fact that you are in and day out. That's where the family gathers. That's where you have parties. That's where you're, inviting and spending time with guests. But at the same time, you're cooking meals and, really just it's family time.
They always say kitchen is the heart of the home.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, in general, I would definitely say that it would have to be the kitchen for sure. Not only for all those reasons, but at the same time, there's just a lot of older homes that have not been updated for decades, and fads come and go. So definitely upgrading, whether it be cabinets and countertops and flooring, like kind of lipstick kind of stuff, or even just tearing a wall down to make the area larger or feel larger, brighter. Yeah, exactly. Or just even the fact of creating kind of an open space between, say, like a family room and a kitchen. So then if and when you are cooking in the kitchen, you can still be communicative. You can still be interactive with the people that are in that other room, so you're not feeling kind of closed off.
Absolutely. So the kitchen, okay. And then what are the other 2 you would say renovations add the most value?
I'd probably say the next one up would definitely be the master bathroom. Again, similar reasons. You're dealing with a lot of old school ways of doing things. Like sometimes that you'll see, I'll go into clients' homes and I'll see tub decks that are 10 feet tall, 10 feet long, and 5-6 feet wide, and just a lot of unused and just wasted space. So you could easily shrink down that space, enlarge the shower, potentially give a freestanding tub, and have more walk-in room. Again, when those kinds of spaces get kind of cleared away, the room becomes and feels larger. So it's more inviting. And again, you're every morning you're getting ready for work, you're getting ready for the day, whatever it might be. Just having that space, kind of like a feng shui kind of feel, that you're having that sense of, hey, I'm kind of proud of my place. It's energetic. It's freeing almost sometimes, to the level of having the ability of again, like you've said before, brighter,
right,
more inviting. Just all of those different rounds and pieces really kind of tie in. And another part about the master bathrooms, really, this goes back to older homes more specifically. Back in the 70s and 80s, whenever it was like, hey, let's just do carpet in our bathrooms. And nowadays we're all thinking, what the heck just happened? Why did people do this? It creates mold. It creates that weird, eerie feeling.
What in the 1970s just happened?
Yeah, exactly. So just, I think that's really kind of a step up, and this goes back to really, and the third one we will be talking about in a minute, but really all 3 of these, and really any home renovations that we do or the client would do, is beneficial to their resale. It's beneficial to their value of their home. It's beneficial to their life in general. So that's what I kind of enjoy, helping with the clients and doing that kind of nature.
Absolutely. So, okay, so the kitchen, the master bathroom, and then what would you say the third one is?
I think that's going to be a kind of a toss up here, and really it just depends on the home itself. But in general, how to manage and make the home itself an efficient space.
Okay.
So for instance, going back into the kitchen, knocking down walls to make a more inviting space to make it feel more open, to make it feel larger. I would go across the board on most of the homes that back in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s even. They were creating just, hey, here's a space for the dining room, here's a space for the living room, here's a space for the kitchen. They were all separate rooms. Really kind of how to open up the home, not just for the kitchen and not just for the master bathroom, but just opening up the home to make sense of the space, to kind of free up natural light to give a sense of more depth. Really, it's one of those things where I actually talk to a lot of clients about this when we go into it, because I not only do I look at what the client wants, but what the future may hold for this home for the clients is if they plan on living in the home for 5 or 10 years, or they plan on living it for 20 years, or they just plan on living it for the next 2 years. Well, I also want to look at resale value, and we're not going to do purple and pink polka dot wallpaper, and we're not going to do, again, carpet in the bathroom, because no one and their mother are not going to come into the home and be like, oh, I really like this, let's buy it. It's going to be an off tilt feeling for clients to say, or potential buyers of the home to say, this doesn't work and why it doesn't work. Kind of that mental subconscious that you don't really realize until you're buying or selling a home, kind of the thought process in that level. So the ability to provide for future resale, future value, I can really say that I'm generalizing this third option, but the ability to do something to update your home.
Like make the space more functional.
Exactly.
And just make it so it's more livable and it makes more sense, makes the most sense.
Exactly.
For not only the people living there, but, potentially if they ever want to sell.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.